Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a massive disappointment that failed to live up to my expectations, and of course those expectations were that this game would be mediocre slop. I am so sick and tired of these cool games thinking that they're so good, when in reality we all know that gamers just want mediocre slop. Now the reason people say mediocre slop is so common these days is because of incompetence. Okay then, if that's the case, then how do you explain the success of Avowed? Yeah, didn't think you could. So I guess the only thing that's left to say is that Clair Obscur is way too good to be mediocre slop, and therefore it is a disappointment. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll stop with my sarcastic outbursts and get serious. When I saw the first footage of this game a while back, I thought to myself that this game might be good and hoped that it would be good. What I wasn't expecting is for this game to be utterly fantastic. And the reason this game is so fantastic is down to just how unique it feels, from its very unique and creative world design to its fantastic story and its absolutely amazing turn-based combat system. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let us start at a point. Almost from the get-go, this game is able to grab your attention, hitting you with an emotional gut punch right at the beginning of the game. No, I'm not crying. It's just there's something in my eye. Look. Within the prologue of this game, the game is capable of making you care about characters you have barely even spent time with, which is something that most games can't even do over their entire runtime.
Did I just do that?
And not just that, it hits you with that sweet emotional gut punch, but also leaves you with a whole lot of questions. And of course it is these questions that get you invested and acts as a driving force for you to want to find the answers to them. The setup for the story is absolutely perfect, and the story throughout keeps this momentum going. You are taken on a roller coaster of twists and turns, emotional highs and lows, and it is exactly what I want out of a story. And no, I can't talk of this game's story without mentioning the absolutely amazing characters that this game has. Each and every one of these characters have their own personalities, their own way of thinking, their own way of dealing with circumstances, and these differences in these characters are echoed throughout almost every conversation in the game. And it is what makes these characters stand out so much, and it is made even more better by the fact that they are brought to life with some brilliant performances by actors and actresses that absolutely know what they are doing. The level design of this game is great as well, as you are encouraged to explore as much of this world as you possibly can right from the beginning of the game. Every nook and cranny has something for you to find within it, and finding these things are generally worth your time. Most of the time these items will offer you something that is absolutely useful, whether it be fleshing out your character's builds or finding a new cosmetic item. It always felt like finding these items was helping me improve my characters in some way. And then of course there are the optional boss fights, the side quests, and even optional mini-games, all of which offers the player something valuable. This greatly helped the exploration in this game feel authentic. It never felt like a chore or that it is something that I have to do just to make my characters better. It always felt like a new adventure. Whenever there was a branching path to explore, you can be sure I bloody well explored it. And of course, exploring this world is made all the more better through this game stimulating your senses. The visual presentation of this game is very unique. Everything from the items stuck in mid-air to each and every level feeling like it has its own unique theme. It all just looks so damn good. And then to make it even better, it is combined with some of the most soothing and beautiful sounding music I have heard since Nier Automata.
Clair obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera tes faits. Clair obscur, bordé aux peintures,
To put it simply, the music in this game absolutely slaps. Now this of course leaves me with one final thing to talk about, and of course that is the gameplay. I think that the combat is the one thing that is going to turn a lot of people away from this game, given that it is a turn-based game. But I can say with confidence that this is no ordinary turn-based game, because you are constantly playing, whether it be parrying or dodging or timing your quick time events to perfection to get the most damage out of your moves. You are constantly engaged with the combat in every single turn. And then you have to consider that each character in this game has their own abilities that you will unlock throughout the game. Each and every character has their own unique fighting style, and then of course there are the numerous amount of weapons you can get for each and every character, and the pictos to make these characters' builds even more fleshed out. To put it simply, the combat system in this game is pretty deep. And then there is the fact that this game throws new enemies at you right until the last stage of this game. The fact is, all of the enemies in this game feel unique. They have their own unique attacks. They are immune to certain of the player's attacks and elements. And considering all of this, it is easy to understand how the enemy variety in this game helps the game stay fresh throughout its runtime. I will put my hands up. I am not the biggest fan of turn-based combat, but the fact is that the combat in this game is focused on keeping the player on their toes at every turn, which is why the combat in this game is so engaging and why it feels so damn good. Looking back at Clair Obscur Expedition 33, I am left with nothing but amazement. There is just so much love and care put into this game, and it echoes throughout every moment of this game. The fact that 33 people was able to make this fantastic game is not just impressive, but a warning to all the slop factories out there. It proves that unconventional games that do not follow trends can still be successful as long as it offers a good experience. To put it simply, I would absolutely recommend Clair Obscur Expedition 33, as it is a fantastic game that is absolutely worth experiencing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.